Now let's look at creating black and white images. Always shoot in color with your camera. Even if it's your intention to output into black and white, color data helps you to create that conversion. So even if there is a setting on your camera to shoot in black and white, always shoot in color if you're going to work in this process. Under the basic panel, you can click black and white right here next to the word treatment. This is going to shift a lot of your tools to be working in black and white now. Where the HSL area was, it's now an area called black and white. And this allows you to control how colors are converted into the monochromatic color space. So we know that the trees in the background are going to have a lot of greens and yellows. So I can lighten the background effectively by controlling those conversions into black and white. So the yellows bring it up a bit, the greens bring it up a bit. Or if I want those colors to translate more darkly, I can bring them down. There's of course one of these great tools where you can selectively choose how colors translate. So I can choose her tone, and I can see how dramatically I can change those sliders when I drag them up and down. You don't want to push these too far, but they are a nice way to fine-tune some of your tone. You can still split tone with black and white images. So you can still add those color casts that we were looking at in the previous video. So again, let's maybe make our highlights a little more yellow. And let's make our shadows a little more blue. So you can add some really interesting looks to this by adding a split tone after black and white. This can be really tacky though, so be careful as always not to go too far with what you're doing. It just won't look realistic and it'll ultimately be distracting. So be sparing with the saturation there and have fun converting to black and white. All of your other tools are basically the same. I can control my highlights and shadows in curves, and really I'm only looking at highlights and shadows if I am working in black and white.